such as constant meat market that feeds this. It's never ending, and this is part of the message. This is part of the message. Now, I'm a pagan and I understand these things. Screen, and I will go through it with you now. In paganism, as explained in previous chapters, once the human strand showed the Archon and the Archon Draco walk-ins how to integrate the 5 main elements of Earth into escaping karma and creating change, then this was integrated into events as well. Earth, fire, water, air, and ether, quintessence, were integrated into all historical events. Events to renew or bring in walk-ins. Each time there has been a war, an old or new walk-in has been brought in. These elements were turned upside down in their case, not designed by Satan, to be discussed in great detail. The first event I explained from the beginning, where 2003 there was a great activation in the world, energies were coming in, and the Archon Draco in a meditative state understood that they were in great danger. So they had to bring the frequency and energy levels to all-time low on Earth. The first event for that then was 11th September 2001. 1 + 1 + 9 + 2 + 0 + 0 + 1. Holy 14, that is equivalent to 5. Martin Luther King was killed on the 4th of 4th, 1968. He was a dangerous character, very dangerous character to bring on change, similarly to John F. Kennedy, but Martin Luther King's death was organized, and that date as well is equivalent to number 5 again. World War I and World War II. World War II was on the 1st of September 1939, which adds up to 32. Number 5. Winston Churchill declared war on Germany after its attack on Poland 2 days later. World War I, 28th of July, 1914, 32. That is equivalent to 5. Now, United States Independence Date, the 4th of July, 1776. Again, equivalent to 32. Number 5. Isn't this shocking for you to hear that these dates are coming up to number 5? Isn't it shocking for you to see and hear that all these dates are coming up to number 5? Moving on. Now, luckily, the warrior soul consciousness has understood that something very evil has been going on for many millenniums, and they started to send in soul signatures that started to counterfeit these acts. One of the positive events was the United States Constitution legal and official activation date, which was the 4th of March and 1789. And that is 4 + 3 + 1 + 7 + 8 + 9, 32 again, and adds up to number 5. Negative event followed for this immediately. The Archon Dracos knew what they were doing, so they counterfeited again with a negative event. Formation of the Mason Lodge at Corporation of London, 1776, which declared the London area the headquarters of these Archon Dracos and the Archon rule. They built this building that is in Holborn area in London, 1776, and the opening date was 23rd of May And the ceremony was 24th of May, early hours in the morning. So that adds up 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 equals 32, which is 5. 160 female participants and 400 brethrens on the 24th of May, early morning hours, conducted the ceremony as well. In the respect for walk-ins, and they brought in a new walk-in. Things get more shocking here as well, because World War I and World War II. But then they formatted the 509 composite group. This was created for the Hiroshima, Japan attack. The little boy and fat man atomic bombs. Announces attack on the 4th of August, 1945, and loads bombs on the 5th. Bombs were loaded on the 5th. Bombs loaded but a day late. And then 5 plus 9 is 14. And that is a 5, the composite group. And the date adds up to 5 as well, which is 5 plus 8 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5, 32 and 5. The bombing happened U.S. time on the 5th, an opportunity to create the 555, which is the message today to you that is going to be created this year. The 555 is coming up. Now, Ship Estonia, again, another walk-in ceremony to bring in a new walk-in. They need large amounts of human sacrifices to bring in a walk-in entity. This happened on the 27th of September, 1994. It departed from Tallinn. It adds up to 5 again, 41 and 5. The ship was declared, it sank on the 28th of September 1994 at 55 minutes past midnight and between 3 a.m. and this is in Wikipedia, so they have even declared the sinking time just to create another 555. This is how sick these people are, and this is how ritualistic and precise they are. They operate on energies and dates and numerology, and this is not a joke. If you go online to the public documentation, you will see that the ship was declared sank at 55 past midnight and between 2 a.m. 03. This is how sick they are. Now, the other event is WHO Agenda 2021. What a surprise. That is a 5 again. And then switching on the 5G, which was happening this March in Estonia, it is switched on here, and I can tell you, I can feel it, and it's extremely, extremely detrimental. And that is as well a 5, connection with their overlords, the one God, the Archons, because the Archon Draco walk-ins are as well slaves, and all the human servants that work for them around the world. These are royalty, these are high up billionaires, corporation people. They are all slaves to these walk-ins who are serving their Archon overlords in energetic form. Please see this image. This is the European Archon headquarters, 1776, London Mason Hall, Holborn. Above main entry door, 2 large half-covered globes with heavy nets over them. This is the grid system that they have us in, and this is in Holborn, all for you to see. This has nothing to do with Satanism. This is far more dangerous. This is AI, and they have been working on this and planning it for thousands of years since Mesopotamian time. Now, the next event, which is the bottom line of this video, will be coming this May of 5th, which will be 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 will be the 555. The 555, but this won't happen on the 5th of May. Similarly to 2001,